Well, hello. It's a beautiful day to paint some wheels, isn't it? Here we are. We already started a little bit. I'm going to explain what we've done in a hot second here, but if you guys remember or follow us on Instagram, you'll have seen these wheels on our page. And if you saw them on our page, you probably saw them looking really good from afar, but when you got in close, a lot of the clear coat on them was iffy and falling off and looked really bad. So today's project is we're going to take the clear coat that's falling off, replace it with a new clear coat. So this is a perfect example. This is the worst of the damage right there, pretty much around the whole edge. Pretty much all three out of the four looked bad. So I came out here to my grandfather's place because he knows how to paint stuff much better than I have, since he's an old man and has been painting his whole life. But let me give you a run through of what we've done with the one wheel that's off the car already and what we've decided to do in total to try and fix the problem. We tried to use some steel wool with it. It kind of worked for a little bit. Then we found out the best method was to take small pieces of tape and just go up and down on the bad clear coat and get it all off as much as we could. And then we tried to, this spot we fixed up, you can see it's shiny versus like this spot here where the clear coats come off and it's not glossed over at all. And that's been working okay. We need a couple more coats in this spot. We have about 3 coats on there now. But what we have finally decided to do, since the whole wheel seems to just be bad, is just basically paint over top of the clear coat that's here existing on the big spokes for the bullet wheel, and then just kind of get into the nitty-gritty spots of the clear coat that's coming off and get as much of it off as we can. Do about probably 4 or 5 coats of clear coat on the whole thing, and then it'll all have a nice even sheen. And the clear coat we're using is this stuff here. It's an acrylic spray paint. You can pick it up at like AutoZone or anything like that. And so far it's been doing the trick. So you'll end up seeing the end result here in a little bit. Okay, so that was the first coat of paint. Now, there are still some spots that I'm going to show you in a second that are all clear coaty and look like they need to be peeled off still. Those are just kind of going to disappear as we keep putting more coats of paint on and progress through the layers and layers and layers of paint. And here you can see that spot still kind of is all bubbled up. And there's a couple of spots up in here too that are still a little all over the place with it. So we'll see. Not a lot though. So we'll just keep going through, keep doing layers, and we'll show you. What was that? Where was that spot?
We're right. We have a little here and right there.
Yeah, just a couple of tiny little spots there, but they should come out, right?
Absolutely. 100%.
Okay, so we have a 3rd coat on here now, and it's looking pretty good. The paint itself is looking a lot brighter, and everything's kind of evening out a little bit. will, let me just show you here. So you can definitely see it's like a lot shinier and they're popping more. There's still one son of a gun that's there, but that's slowly going away. I can see myself in the wheel actually, which is pretty cool. But yeah, they're slowly getting better, looking better. So that's the first wheel. I also got new tires, by the way, guys. Brand new tires. So, this is what the final product looks like. This is 5 coats. We might do 4 coats on the next one. Might have been a little much, but this is what it looked like. And you can see it's bad there. It's bad. There's a chip there that's peeling. There's peel there. It's peeling all over the place. And this is pretty much the same amount that was on this wheel beforehand. And this is the final product of what it looks like on the car. Okay, so wheel number 2. Yeah, after extensive cleaning, wheel number 2 is pretty much ready. We cleaned it with the same stuff. We prepped it in the same way with the tape and just our hands kind of going after it. I highly recommend, if you have this same problem, that you can either just repaint the wheels entirely or you can do this process. I mean, this process is technically a little bit less work, but reality not that much less work. And you might get a better look out of just repainting the whole thing, but if you don't really want to do that, you can do this. So we took a whole lot of the clear coat off that was just bad or just wasn't good. This entire spoke that I'm showing you right now has no clear coat on it at all. You can see that. And then how the inside shines and this one doesn't. This spoke is the same way. The whole entire edge has nothing on it. And it's ready to be painted. We already taped it up. We're good to go. Okay, so time has passed. We went and got some dinner, but now we're back. We finished up the 3rd wheel, and now we are going to wax the 4th wheel since that one doesn't need any work to it at all. You can see that this one is perfect. It doesn't have any imperfections in it at all. The whole thing is shiny. And we are going to go ahead and just wax the black and see what happens. So this wax is specific Meguiar's black wax. You can pick it up at like AutoZone or anything like that, and it's designed for black paint on cars, so it should work for this purpose too. I looked it up online, so hopefully it will do a really great job and match the shine of the other 3 rims now. Meguiar's is nice enough that they hand you this fancy schmancy pad, so we're gonna just put a little small dollop of the black wax on it and rub it in 2 to 4 times over everything. Now, I'm probably going to do about 4 because I really want it to shine really nice. So we'll go about 4 over each spoke and all the way down in here and everything like that. And you use a nice tight circle pattern, which you'll see me do. So the last thing we need to do here is just let it dry, and then as soon as it's done drying, we're gonna wipe it all off. Same pattern, circle pattern, and I don't know how long it's gonna take for it to dry, but we'll see. So I used a really small amount of this wax, and it really did bring out the shine. It's kind of hard to tell, but once again, we can see ourselves in the reflection of the wheel, so it did a number on it. All right, so with that, guys, that's another episode of Y-Pipe. Hunter couldn't join us today because he had to work. It's like a Thursday, so you know, jobs are important for the summer for us and stuff. But yeah, that wheel's waxed. All the wheels are painted. They look great. I'm probably going to touch them up in a week when the paint's settled, maybe wax those, make them look just as great and smooth as this one. But yeah, that'll do it. More content's coming your way soon in the future, and if you haven't already, like our Instagram at YPipe Media. Also like us on Facebook and give us a follow. YPipe Media, easy to find, easy to follow. Our logo is the same logo everywhere, so you'll know it's us. And yeah, that's a wrap. Hey! Amazing.